Hey, slow down. What are you doing racing around the city like that?
I'll tell you, but only if you beat me, okay? The rule is simple. Keep up. Don't think you can beat me because I'm a kid. Oh, I'll tell you where the finish line is eventually. Ready, set, go! The goal's the Forsaken Graveyard! No way! Darn it! But I guess a loss is a loss.
You said you were gonna tell me what's going on if I won. You're gonna keep your word, aren't you?
It's nothing exciting or anything like that. It's just that the whole city seems so gloomy, don't you think? Everyone's so lifeless and boring. I thought this was a good way to add a little excitement. Show people how to have fun.
I won't say it was a bad idea, but weren't there other ways?
Maybe, but running's about the only thing I'm really great at.
Yeah, I have to admit, you're pretty fast, but not as fast as me.
Well, I'm happy if I helped you get your mind off things even for a little bit. See ya.
Lightning.
Ha! That's a perfect name for someone fast like you. I'll beat you next time, Lightning.
I didn't think things could get any worse around here, but a girl named Louise was killed by the Children of Etro.
I'm collecting donations on behalf of the Order. We ask that every true believer gives 1,000 gil to God. Bless you. May the Savior free your soul. True believers who give up their wealth to God shall be honored by the Order.
Surveyed this bit of land today. Busy, busy, busy.
Are you lost?
Gracious me, where did you come from?
If you're that jumpy, maybe you shouldn't wander out here at night.
I'm not wandering. I'll have you know that I'm pursuing science. Important science. Yes, I'm on these plains for a reason. I'm here to learn more about the breeding habits of the fuzzy sheep.
Look, you're dedicated. That's great. But is it worth dying for? There are monsters out here.
Yes, I know. It is believed that fuzzy sheep mate only at night. I've tried on a number of occasions to track them back to the breeding grounds, but each time, a marauding monster has driven me away. I've been forced to make my observations from this distant spot, so as not to endanger the sheep by attracting more monsters. However, it is dangerous work.
That sounds foolhardy to me.
I accept the risks. And do you mind? I have work to do. Unless, that is, you would care to help me.
Maybe, but you're putting yourself in too much danger.
Oh, I know it's reckless. But I have no choice. The whole of science eagerly awaits my results.
Why don't I make the observations for you? I can keep the monsters away at the same time, and then let you know what I see. That sound good?
But... Oh, dash it. Very well. It is far from ideal. But what choice do I have? Monsters seem drawn to me like flies to a pile of behemoth dung. As far as I can tell, the fuzzy sheep spend the night amongst the ruins atop that hill. I hope you will meet with more success than I.
I'll do my best. Now, will you go home?
Fine. I shall await your report in Arius Village.
This looks a lot like an egg. It can't belong to the sheep.
What do you have there? Is it an egg?
What are you doing out here? I told you to wait for me in Arius.
I couldn't just loiter around the village, twiddling my thumbs and waiting for you.
You could have been killed. But now that you're here, you might as well take a look at this. I found it in one of the sheep's nests. What do you make of it?
You did? Are you sure it was a sheep's nest? Let me see. Gracious! Could it be? This is incredible. I do believe you have found the first verified fuzzy sheep egg.
A sheep egg? You're joking. I mean, that's impossible. Sheep don't lay eggs.
Oh, I assure you it's entirely possible. As a scientist, I can tell you that many kinds of animals lay eggs, not just birds and reptiles. For example, monotremes are mammals that lay eggs, although I admit they are decidedly uncommon. So, it's all clear now. That's why the sheep return to the same place every night. They have to sit on their nests and incubate the eggs through the cold night.
These are the sheep's nesting grounds.
Yes! It's the greatest biological discovery of the century! Here, let me have the egg. I shall guard it with my life. If I can keep the embryo alive, and a fuzzy lamb hatches from it, it will be the final incontrovertible proof of my discovery. The decades of work and self-sacrifice have at last borne fruit. Thank you for everything.
You have an unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast, A beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
Single blow. You can't break me down. Wonder. You can't break me down. I saw this coming.
I'm as splendiferous and magnifitastic as always. How about you? How are you?